there, everybody, was the announcement trailer for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It was only released just about a year ago, and the game itself came out pretty much 3 months later in October of 2021. And I'm gonna strip from you. This game was on sale. I did not get it at launch. I can tell you that. So, what are my thoughts about this? Like, a Nickelodeon platform fighter? I mean, I've already had my experiences with fighting games. I had my experiences with Street Fighter, I had my experience with Mortal Kombat, but most importantly, the Super Smash Brothers series. But here's where I pretty much gonna have to hit you all with a touch of reality. I barely even got to play the Super Smash Bros. Series. I'm aware of the series, I just never got around to play it because, once again, back during my childhood, I did not have access to Nintendo consoles. Other than that, I had a Nintendo Wii, but that didn't last long. I didn't get to play Brawl, which also sucks. Like I said, the Super Smash Bros. Community is huge, but I never got the chance to go around. Even Ultimate, actually scratched that. I did got to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it was my cousins. So without further ado, what are my thoughts on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? We went from, having that Sora was released for Smash to, yep, this game is officially a thing. So we can talk about a platform fighter around Nickelodeon characters from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and the 2010s. Okay, first of all, some of these characters in the game were not owned by Nickelodeon at one point. They were owned by other companies before Nickelodeon decided to snatch them up. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's officially a licensed Nickelodeon game evolving around some of my favorite characters that I watched as a kid, beating the crowd living shit at each other. Dang. So, as you're seeing the recorded footage, I've already managed down the latest patch that included voice acting and items, and the fact that recently they announced that pretty much Jenny XJ9, Cube Neutron, and Rocco were coming to the game. So the only footage you're going to be seeing throughout all this is mostly from the latest patch version of the game. But yeah, it was baffling that when it was launched, there was none of that. No voice acting, no items, no costumes, nothing. There was nothing. What the heck, man? I'm going to put the blame on Nickelodeon, Viacom, and Paramount for this. They did not give them the budget to actually implement all these post-launch features. I don't know why goddamn publishers can do this. This is why corporate warfare is a bitch, isn't it? But anyway, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a different beast altogether. You see, by the time I started playing the game, I feel like I was getting such a deja vu here. If I can remember correctly, the gameplay that I'm witnessing here, well, recorded, was mostly from a Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, because that is mostly the Smash community's favorite Super Smash Bros. Game, was Melee, because of how fast it was. Every game after that tried, but it did not attempt to. It was Melee. That was the only game that was pretty much playing from a fast pace. And to be honest, I prefer it to be fast paced. So I can basically just throw some hits around and try not to get knocked out, which I tend to do. Since this game has a difficulty level for the CPUs, I max them out to level 9 whenever I am playing, for the sake of it. But I did notice a few hiccups in there. First of all, when the items were added, not one of these characters got to pick up the boombox item that you recently saw moments ago. They could not pick up the item. But remember, when items are in the game, they usually pick them up. Like, they can see an item, pick up, but not the boombox. They can pick up all the other items except the boombox. I don't know why, but it does happen randomly. So I'll have to take it with a grain of salt until that gets fixed. I don't know, probably a little patch. I don't know, as I'm even recording this. But yeah, I had my fun times. I completed the arcade mode with not only all 20 characters, but the post-launch characters, including Garfield, Shredder, and Jenny. But I will get to Hugh and Rocco. Yes, I will get to play as them, as if fate would let me. By that means that pretty much, dealing with personal matters outside of gaming, and the fact that pretty much I got other games to play. But yeah, the moment that items, the voice acting got added, and everything went from okay to holy crap, everything went to Armageddon completely. It's pretty much chaos out there. Those items really pack a punch. Especially whenever I pick up the boombox and everybody gets caught in the blast. It's like a tactical nuke, they just set up a tactical nuke, but inside a boombox. But yeah, I was able to really start to have fun. I played it less, even though I got the game, but the time these features were finally added in, I'm like, okay, now we kind of take it seriously. But yeah, I really really starting to get the hang of this, because at first when I started playing it, I sucked at it, but then I realized that the controls were not to my liking, so I had to configure it, I had to change them around, and eventually I kept my playstyle. Mostly I kept the X button as jump, and my square button would be my my normal attacks, and I think would be my triangle with my strong attacks, and my circle button would be the special attacks. Both ground, midair, and even normal. So yeah, I was pretty much just throwing hands at all the characters. Um, One of the most recent additions was Jenny, because she was also a highly requested character that pretty much the fan polls. I think the developers were listening when they did those, when they actually looked at the fan polls, like, okay, let's bring Jenny in here, and they did, because she was definitely moveset potential, and I'm ready for Hugh and Rocco to join the fight, because it's gonna be crazy, really crazy, especially to see what the stage theme's gonna look like, the music. But yeah, initially I did not want to originally do this review with just give it just when the characters launch and said post on such for later, but I decided against it because yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable basically doing something that we're merely 1 year after the game's launch, and it already got some of the good stuff that we should have gotten at launch, but it's here now, so might as well throw my hat in the ring and say that this is definitely some good additions to the game. I'm just hoping that when Hugh and Rocco show up, they basically bring their A game, because once again the Hugh army, or should I say the Hugh Nation, is wild, and now the Rocco Nation is gonna be wild too. So I'm hoping that once I have the opportunity, I can hop back online to basically throw hands at other players, because I know there's gonna be some pros gonna come whooping my ass from time to time. But yeah, I really enjoyed the going to All-Star Brawl, basically from not only from a just a fun standpoint, but this is just to pass the time. Whenever I can see pretty much these characters just beat the crap out of each other, and it's pretty funny. Especially like the music though. The music for some of the stages is pretty good. Pretty good, but like I said, as long as I attach my toes to it, I could care less about the quality or anything. As long as I touch my toes, I'm good, man. But Jenny's stage, when she got included, her stage is religious bangers. It's just a sad shame that we couldn't use remixes of their theme songs for the stage music. But hey, it's better late than never. Right? They always say. Well, yeah. Thank you all for basically tuning in to be giving my personal thoughts on the All-Star Brawl. I just hope that I am prepared to when Hugh and Rocco arrive, because I plan on doing a part 2, but not on this channel. I will have more information about that in the next video, to be honest with you. So without further ado, I'd like to thank you all for sticking around. Make sure you stick tuned to my other videos. I got other videos planned on the channel. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, guys. Watch yourselves out there. Get vaccinated if you got to. And stay safe out there. Peace.